This is the time in the superhero genre where fans are neither with Marvel nor with DC. This is literally the time where fans will follow whichever franchise brings good stories. The audience enjoys this comparison between the two big names in the superhero genre. There has hardly been a year in the last 24 years when we didn't get a movie from either of these franchises. But where Marvel, since the year 2000, be it through Spider-Man movies, X-Men movies, or the MCU, has always been ahead of DC. Now, after so many years, the time has come where DC has the chance to take the lead in this genre for the upcoming years. However, it's not that Marvel is completely out of the race. The main question is, who has the better chances of taking the lead? So, today we're going to discuss Marvel versus DC and who has the better chances of ruling the superhero genre in the coming time. So, keeping spoilers in mind, let's begin. Let's first take a look at the current situation of both franchises. As far as now, Marvel has always appeared to be the winner. Right now, the DCU has completely lost, whether you call it poor planning or unnecessary intervention, but ultimately the DCU is gone. Now DC is rebooting. On the other hand, Marvel, after ruling the superhero genre, is struggling hard to bring back the same excitement. The year 2023 was a mirror for both Marvel and DC. Marvel, with 2 movies, faced a loss for the first time, and it wasn't a small loss. These losses are now damaging their reputation. They're delivering good projects, but the stains left behind aren't going away. At this point, both Marvel and DC have an opportunity. Marvel is continuously introducing elements of their Multiverse Saga. They're still heading towards Secret Wars. They have cast Robert Downey Jr. as Doctor Doom to make the atmosphere more exciting. But Marvel is straying from its own promises because the audience is questioning them. They've introduced a good set of dynamics when it comes to narrative, but they must focus on delivering a better story to the audience. It's like replaying a game level we've already lost, with the awareness not to repeat the same mistakes. But there's risk involved. Marvel has an entire cinematic universe to capitalize on, with over 15 years of hard work, where they can create multiple stories, bring back old characters, show new and different team-ups, and revive villains repeatedly. Meanwhile, DC, now starting from scratch, has nothing to capitalize on except for new stories with new angles. But the real question is whether both franchises are on the right track. The answer is both yes and no. You can blame the pandemic or Disney's greed for producing endless series, but the series and movies that tarnish Marvel's reputation still haunt them. The Disney Plus series that Marvel is working on are still scheduled for release. Echo is still coming soon, and Ironheart is coming next year. The audience isn't very excited about these projects. Deadpool and Wolverine made fans happy, but they haven't restored complete faith in Marvel because fans are unsure where to place Deadpool and Wolverine in the current phase. However, big names have been mentioned, and good stories have been promised. Captain America Brave New World is coming soon, where we'll meet Sam Wilson's Captain America. Thunderbolts is also coming, where we'll see a solid team-up against a Superman-level character. Fantastic Four is coming, Marvel's first and most famous family, and Avengers Doomsday and Avengers Secret Wars are still set for their respective release dates. So, the path isn't entirely right, but it's not entirely wrong either. The same goes for DC. Overall, talking about DC, the Penguin series is coming, and the Creature Commandos animated series is also coming. These 2 projects could be good on their own, but the audience won't be significantly impacted by them. However, work is underway on the Superman movie, which is packed with characters. A layout has been set for the new DC, with the first chapter named Gods and Monsters. Big names have been taken like Green Lantern, Wonder Woman, and Batman, but there are also some names in between that fans don't know about. So DC is also on a path that isn't perfect, but it's not too bad either. However, I would say that DC is on a slightly better path because Marvel has recently changed its game by replacing Kong with Doctor Doom, while DC, under a good writer, has better chances of presenting a well-structured cinematic universe. Now, let's talk about high-potential projects. The year 2025 will somewhat clarify the future of the cinematic universe. If Marvel wants to maintain the audience's trust, they need to deliver back-to-back hits. DC just needs to nail one project in any case, Superman, which is clashing with Marvel's biggest project next year, Fantastic Four. From the first step in July itself, it will become clear to a great extent whose time it is to rule the superhero genre. Superman is being handled from every angle by James Gunn, whose track record has been perfect so far. Even in 2023, when Marvel disappointed with Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania and the Marvels, it was James Gunn's Marvel movie that generated profit and kept the remaining hopes alive. On the other hand, Fantastic Four First Steps is being handled by Matt Shakman, who has managed phenomenal series like WandaVision, Monarch: Legacy of Monsters, and It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Matt Shakman hasn't made a huge mark in movies yet, but the list of writers working on Fantastic Four with him is long. So here too, DC is in a better position. So overall, who has better chances of ruling the cinematic universe in the coming time? Neither Marvel has better chances, nor does DC. The story has the chance to rule. Recently, a movie came out, Alien Romulus, which revived its franchise by focusing solely on the story. You might remember Rogue One, a Star Wars spin-off movie, which is considered one of the best Star Wars movies. There too, the main factor was the story. I took these two examples because both movies restored the audience's trust in their respective franchises by focusing solely on the story. A cinematic universe is a big responsibility where fans get excited about interconnected stories. Currently, producers are treating the superhero genre like a money-making machine, which has devalued the genre. If one project comes out good, there's another that drags it down. That's why the DCU sunk, even when the last few movies were decent. The year 2023 was a wake-up call for every franchise, where now everyone should focus solely on the story if they want to maintain their hold. Even The Boys recently didn't leave the market used to. The second season of Invincible didn't give the same feeling as the first season. House of the Dragon heated fans up, but then left them cold. And right now, there's nothing that brings fans together. The top position in this genre is currently vacant. Whether it's Marvel or DC, whichever cinematic universe has a better story will comfortably rule this genre in the coming time. The audience has made it clear that now only quality will work, nothing else. So, this was the video about who will rule the superhero genre in the coming time. It's time for every franchise to step up. The greed of studios and producers is coming to light, and the audience itself will decide who wins. But still, if I missed any detail, or if you know a new fact related to this video, please let us know in the comments. And if you like this video, don't forget to like and share it, and subscribe to our channel for more contents. To understand how powerful Red Hulk is, watch the video above. And to know the future of Henry Cavill's Wolverine, watch the one below. I'll be back with a new video soon.